All right, there we go. It looks like everything is working. So this is session 56.
Oof.
Probably the longest campaign I've run in ages.
How are we all still alive?
By the skin of your teeth in some cases. Like, things were looking dire last time, and then Cully pulled out a big ass spell, and Desi went berserk, but it was looking dire there for a bit. At one point, I think 3 characters were down.
It was bad.
Trustius didn't even see me do the spell.
Nope, he did not. All right, so you guys on your way home, super close home. You can like see the chimney smoke off in the distance. You're so close to home, but you had decided to assist this this merchant you found along the way, a guy named Homa, who had his beer wagon was attacked by bandits. His prize brew was stolen, along with his cookbook and his special herbs and his 11 secret herbs and spices that he uses for his ales and his beers. And he kindly asked you if you would be so kind, nice as to help him. And you did.
In our hubris.
In your hubris, you said, "Oh, bandits! We can deal with bandits." And that did not go well. Trustees took like an arrow to the foot. Desi took like a dozen arrows in her shield and a couple into her body. It was only through a stroke of luck and Cully manifesting a hitherto unknown to the party magical ability, and Desi giving into her inner rage, that managed to turn the tide of the battle. The unfortunate thing is that in her blind fury, Desi killed a bandit who had surrendered. And when that happened, she felt Braith basically cut off communication with her. The sword is no longer... It feels heavier than it did. Colder than it did. And I think that's where we'll pick things up. There are still, like, probably half a dozen or so bandits kicking around here that are unconscious from drinking too much, and there's several kegs of beer that have not been opened or smashed.
Okatai, when you get a moment, I need you to look at this foot.
Yep, it's a foot.
It's got like an arrow sticking through it.
You want me to take a look at what?
My foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will.
We should tie up these survivors.
We should loot them first.
No, tie them up first, then loot them.
Desi's just standing there looking at the ground. Probably panting. Arrows sticking in her.
Should patch up Desi as well. And perhaps us all. So I think the first order of business, Chris, is that we're going to do some medicine rolls and tie up some people, and loot some people. And
Right.
once Okatai's at his computer, maybe get rid of some critical hits. I think Desi might have took one to the face.
She did. She's got a big scar.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a big open wound.
So I don't know what willpower Okadai has, but
I can try and I don't know if my talent with my bardic ability would help or not. I have basic healing too.
yeah, you can heal the strength damage, which would be great. But I think we need
Yeah.
Okadai to heal the crits.
Hey Chris, I got a question. When you
Yeah.
improve your healing more, like the actual skill, does it increase like the number? Does it just like improve like your healing from crits as well as healing more damage?
No, the only thing that heals crits is time or magic. But
So is there any? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the skill, you can roll the skill if somebody is broken, so if they've got a 0 in their strength or their agility, and they get back a number of points equal to your successes.
Okay, so it is advantageous potentially to buy more healing as a skill. Okay. Yeah, I will use whichever of my talents. I'm forgetting which one that is. To heal, I'll spend whatever willpower I need to get Desi back up to full from whatever the crit area is.
Basically it would be Path of the Hymn 2, which is a number of people equal to the willpower you spend. Recover 1 point of damage to an attribute of your choice. So you could target just Desi, spend 1, and that would give her back 1 point of strength. You'd have to spend 4 overall to get her back to full strength.
I'll do that. I got 8. She gets to listen to 4 rounds of horrible jokes and flatulent humor and pull my finger. It's for
She
the
doesn't-
greater good.
She doesn't crack a smile once. Just stays there staring at the ground.
Galdi,
Yes, stress, yes.
can you find out what's wrong with Desi? I would, but I have an arrow in my foot that I can't move.
Well, all right. I've narrowed it down to there's no arrow in her foot.
Oh, I didn't.
Desi,
expect
what's
we
wrong
would-
with you?
Okay, that's fine.
Fuck off.
Goes over to Trestius and says, "It seems to be lack of caffeine."
I see. Well, let's give her some space, I suppose.
Just as a note, Caldy's empathy is shot right now, so he's not making any rolls based on empathy.
We're all in such bad shape.
Just wait for that healer to get back.
Hey, Caldy, what's wrong with Trestius?
Combination of narcolepsy and an arrow in his foot. But I think one might have been side effect of the other, as opposed to a symptom.
How hurt is Trestius?
He's got 1 strength.
And how much do you normally have?
4.
4?
Yep.
Oh, you're strong. All right, I'm gonna heal you 2. Pull my finger a couple times. So I'll heal 2 because I want to save a couple willpower for myself.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Screw it. I'm going to heal all 3. You said you're down 3?
Yep.
Screw it. I'll heal all 3. I'd rather have the protectors up and running.
Perfect. All right, time up.
All right. What? They are definitely like 5 sheets to the wind.
We've all been there.
Where's our beer guy?
He's relatively nearby. I mean, he didn't run into the combat or anything. It's like, this is... Wow.
I know, we're very good at what we do.
I feel like... Oh, can I... I know. And he'll basically like roll one of the kegs over. It's like, take this.
What will we do with that?
And drink it. Celebrate your victory. Top of the line.
Perhaps you can come back to our village.
If your village is nearby, I've already been to Eldom.
Yeah, but didn't we talk about setting it up as a home base and provide your beer to the entire island
And it's
and both get wealthy?
it's certainly closer than any other settlement. So maybe I should just go back there and kind of recover my wits. And your idea sounds like a lovely idea. It's, not safe out here.
And I'm sure Ryzen would be quite interested in maybe learning some of your recipes. It could be your apprentice.
Oh. That's definitely interesting. Oh, well, here. And he kind of like reaches into a pocket and he pulls out like two shiny silver pieces. Kind of tosses them to Caldy.
Thank you. Well, he just slips it in his pocket.
And once the bandits are tied up, he starts like, going through their stuff. He's not taking their stuff, but he's like recollecting his stuff.
I was kind of hoping that he actually did not own the thing. It was all a ruse to get us to stop the people who rightly owned it.
And when he gets his cookbook, he'll kind of like pull out out of the cookbook, like it's just like a loose bundle of papers. But he'll pull out kind of a handful and he'll pass them on to Ryzen. Say, these will get you started. And by all means, if any of the rest of you are interested, you can definitely keep those. Those are recipes that I used when I was starting off. I've evolved my craft since then, but these will give you the basics.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Well, I'm gonna get to work on fixing my wagon so I can get these things out of here. But thank you. He's all gonna wander off to go back to his wagon. And anybody who wants to use the cookbook provides 2 XP that can only be used on the cooking talent.
Well, I imagine Ryzen and I will both want to look at that. I started with Chef, but as soon as the non-necromancer learned it, they were like, oh, look, Ryzen could cook.
Yeah, I've still only got one rank of it.
Yeah, same. I just think they trust the halflings cooking more than the necromancers.
Can't imagine why.
Actually, I got enough XP. I could buy. Level 2 is what, 6? Yeah, I could buy level 2. Or I can buy another dot of craft. Because cooking is craft, right?
No, there's no actual roll for cooking.
Oh, okay. Well, if I
What
don't
should
want
we
to be
do
a
with these
builder, I can
guys?
focus on being a cook.
Should we bring them back to the village, put them to work, or
Tie him up naked and send him into the wood.
no strong opinions anywhere?
Set up a gallows.
Seems appropriate for banditry. Desi, any thoughts?
Don't care.
Good.
Doesn't fucking matter what I think anyway.
Everyone does have a voice. We do lead by counsel.
Sure, string them up.
Well, we have to get home first. But and if they don't fit in the cart, then we're going to have to wait for them to sober up before we can drag them home. How difficult is it to repair that cart, Chris?
It would take probably a quarter day in a crafting roll.
What time of day is it?
It is afternoon.
Yeah, we might as well fix it up. Can we fit the prisoners on the cart? Or tie them to the cart and drag them?
Yep.
Okay, we'll try to do that. Hopefully Okatai can work some magic. He should be, between the knife and the harpoon, have lots of willpower to play with. So.
So what are folks doing during the afternoon then, I guess?
Desi seems to be keeping watch. She's looking out at the woods a lot and not back at where the cart repairs are happening, so
Guess I'll try the crafting roll.
All right.
Crafting, what is that?
It's a strength.
Oh, there it
based.
is. I see it. Strength based. Yeah, I guess I am not trying a crafting roll with my 1 strength, 1 agility, and 2 empathy. I might be napping.
Nap's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I'm napping. I'm no good to anybody in this shape.
Right. So Desi is kind of keeping watch. Trustius is crafting. Caldi is sleeping. What about Ryzen and Okatai?
I would also like to rest because I am hurting what's what.
Okatai dropped from channel, so he's probably setting up on his computer now.
Well, may as well give me a crafting roll.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Perfect. Desi.
Scouting roll?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Wow.
And I will need, because there's no camp set up, I will need endurance rolls from Caldi and Ryzen.
Bad news, Ryzen. I'm using my sleeping bag.
There's room for 2 in there, right?
No.
I said there's room for 2. I showed
You don't want to sleep with the farty
What is this,
halfling?
endurance roll? Sorry.
What was that?
I said you don't want to sleep with the gassy halfling?
Oh, who does it? It's nature's
Right.
fauna.
It sort of worked. Just gotta avoid some knife fights. I'll be okay.
Oh,
Yes, just
Nice.
Whoops.
apparently during the tussle over the sleeping fur, Ryzen kind of like falls and hits his head. He's definitely asleep now.
And another thing. God damn it.
But Desi, nothing out there. The breeze through the bushes.
She just sits there scowling at the woods.
It worked.
Scares everything off.
Nothing comes in. They're just like, oh, Minotaur's like, nope, not doing that today.
Can't say I blame them, really. She does have a level or 2 of threatening.
Well, I suppose Okatai could probably set up camp in the afternoon, unless you guys plan to travel in the evening.
Are we close enough to get home if we travel during the evening?
Evening and night, yeah.
Ugh.
Makes sense to do camp.
Might as well set up camp.
Yeah, you're close, but it's through the woods, so you only get 1 hex per quarter day. So you could be home by morning.
If we walked all night.
Yep.
Through the dark.
In the dark.
Sure, it would be fine.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I've got a torch, at least.
I have a torch at least.
Right. So yeah, Okatai will spend the afternoon setting up camp. Since apparently you're going to stay here for the evening. Trust
My
you.
negative
Oh,
my -1 strength says we have as many die rolls as torches as we need.
So yeah, by the time the sun is starting to set, the camp is set up. Okatai and Kaldi have gotten some rest, voluntary or not. The cart is repaired.
Rise.
Oh, sorry, Ryzen, yes. The cart is repaired, and you guys know that you could be home by sunup. But traveling through the woods does not sound like something you want to do in the dark.
No, we'd rather stay here and wait for the witch hunters.
So, evening. What would folks like to do?
I'll keep watch.
Okay.
I'll do a pretty heavy search around to see if there's anything interesting that they may have may have thought it worthless, or just didn't see that is worth of value.
Alrighty.
Desi will also keep watch on the other side of the camp from Trustees.
You mad at me? He's not going to ask that question. I'm just thinking of that.
What?
I said, what are you mad at Trustees for? He's not going to ask that. I'm just thinking of that. He's got what empathy? He doesn't even know.
Not too bad.
Right.
Okay. I'm back
Hey!
and fully function. I'm back and fully functional.
Oh, thank God.
Trustees is having a rough time. Put his foot is into the ground anymore.
The conversation cut at the worst moment, I think, for me out for my internet. Sorry, I did miss the last few minutes. You had a footer you wanted me to check out, and I was wondering if Desi has any wound that needed treated beyond the recovery of her strength.
Desi didn't actually. Well, no, that's not true. She took a big old slash to the face. Yeah, she's got a pierced cheek. Pretty clear that she took an arrow to the face.
Huh.
But she hasn't been talking to anybody, and she hasn't really been looking at anyone or interacting with folks, so
Yeah.
they're all giving her a wide berth right now.
Okatai doesn't know better.
Oh, Kaldi asked her
Okatai
what was
doesn't.
wrong.
Yeah, Kaldi does. Kaldi has slept in the same room with her for months.
Yeah, when Kaldi asked her what was wrong, she told him to fuck off. And that's been the most she's... No, when we decided what to do with the bandits, and the group consensus seemed to be that we were going to string them up, Desi agreed with it. That's been the most that she's said. Other than that, she's just kind of been staring off into the woods.
Does the foot that I needed to check was still attached to someone, or is that a stray foot?
It's a skewered foot, not a severed foot.
Put out a
Okay.
It's got a
That I
hole.
can
in it.
work with.
switch her-
I wondered if you asked the investigator in me or the medic.
I'm asking the druid. Fix my foot.
Yeah.
Here's
Yes,
my knife if you need it.
Yes. Let me work that. Should be into foundry and then second, and I'll be able to do that.
Justice's entire thing is mobility. He can't move right now.
And Desi is her face, so I'm gonna fix her face too.
Oh. I,
And Caldy took an arrow through his hand as well.
Oh, damn. Lots of shit happens when I'm not looking.
He went to get one mushroom, came back, and everyone's fucked. He's just like, what the?
It's Troy going
Why
down
are you
for the
all
pizza.
bleeding?
It's the worst timeline.
Am I in the worst timeline again?
I caught that reference.
Am I having problem with Foundry again?
Yeah, that's about it, Chris.
Oh, I'm not checking the right.
I'll post a link. Sometimes that works for you.
The pinned one, we should unpin it and pin the right one because it gets me to the wrong place.
The one that Tony pinned is the same one.
Yeah,
The one that Tony
if you
pins
get
is
rid
good.
of your pin, then mine should. I'm not sure how I
Didn't-
pinned it. No, oh, I can pin stuff. Oh, you can't pin stuff. You must have pinned mine.
Must have.
Did an arrow do that to you, Precious?
Yeah.
That's
why there's
nasty.
a hole in it.
It's not supposed to have a hole in it.
I'm aware.
Well, I don't know elf anatomy all that well, but I don't think so.
You're supposed to have 7 holes, no more, no less. So let's fix that one.
And you only have 5. Stab, stab.
It's called surgery. Stabbing someone till he's better. Not sure I got the hang of it. Everybody I tried it on didn't fare so well.
Well, it's hard to get leeches in this town.
Yeah.
Magic will be just fine.
Oh yeah, I don't think medicine will catch on. It's kind of a fad. I don't know why people would revert to medicine instead of magic.
Seems
Okatai gets his books out.
I'll sterilize my equipment over my dead body.
let me rub some dirt in that. You'll be fine.
He's carry jars of leeches.
That should do it.
Yep.
Colby, show me your hand.
Show my hand. It's missing, 3 fingers and there's a hole in it.
Yeah, those fingers were already not there. I can't help you more, but I can fix the hole. I'm fixing holes today. I assume we're coming back with a bunch of bows and arrows if you have that much arrow wound.
I think we damaged all the arrows by catching them.
Yeah, the trick is not to catch them with your But what do I know? Here you go.
I mean, Desi's shield isn't like capable of stopping anything. It's like
It looks like a little porcupine. Or I guess a big
Impressive.
porcupine. It was a pretty big shield.
I think his shield is made in the same material as they make like the chainmail bikini. Like it attracts all of the arrow to it and not hit anything around it.
She parried 4 arrows in one turn? It was crazy.
2 games in a row. Does he want me to take a look at that face wound he got?
Desi's staring out into the forest like she's keeping watch. It's hard to really tell if she's actually keeping watch, though. It takes a minute for her to answer, and she still doesn't look over. She's still just staring off into the woods. And she just mutters, "Fuck off."
You don't have to talk to me. I just don't want that to get infected. Will you let me do that? Just nod if it's okay.
Fine.
Thanks. Okay, will very carefully just cast his magic, pass his hand on the wound, and give her a bit of space. She seems to need it.
She doesn't look at him the whole time.
Oh yeah, I figured that. Ogadai has no idea. I get what's going on, but Ogadai doesn't get it. Here you go. Alright, I'm done with the medicine. I'll go gather whatever's left together so we can move on.
We just set up camp too, so we're gonna spend the night here and then move on in the morning.
Chris,
Okay.
does that pierced cheek go away, or does it
It does.
cut the healing time? Ooh,
No, it heals the critical wound.
wow. That's some serious magic. Pity Desi isn't appreciating it right now.
Yeah, but you know, I'll give her time. I mean, Trisha's gotta run, and you gotta have a face to do whatever you're doing.
Yeah, how else will I catch arrows with it in the future?
Your face, also known as the shield.
I did promise a helmet when we got home.
It's true.
Yeah,
Watch, I'll never get hit in the face again.
So for the evening, I need Trustius to give me a scouting roll at -2 because you can't see in the dark,
Yeah.
and Caldy can give me a survival roll as he scouts around all by his lonesome.
I've never done that before.
Trustius get a bonus from me, also from Desi, also seeming to keep watch.
Yep.
Hey, Chris, am I allowed to hit the rest button yet or no?
After this quarter day, basically, because you got broken as a result, so you're gonna just like sleep soundly and wake up without a concussion.
Yeah, okay.
So with that +1, just add one to the die. It wouldn't change the dice, would it?
It gives you one more die.
So I'll push and then just roll the extra die. Or I guess pushing is just re-rolling, right?
Yeah.
Make that a -1 this time. And no damages.
Excellent.
I don't think it's important, but I do not see anything on the map with a simple forest clearing.
Try hitting F5 to refresh. Oh, it might be. Maybe I don't have a token on for you. There we go. Put a token on your map. That'll make a difference.
Ah,
Alright. Caldy, off scouting all by your lonesome. As you are wont to do.
Look for treasure in all the wrong places.
Roll a D6 for me. Alright. So yeah, so you're scouting out and further away from the camp. I mean, you can see in the dark, so it's fine. And you catch, just like as the sun is setting and the rays of the sun are kind of penetrating through the canopy. There's like a little kind of sparkle in some of the rocks. And you realize that some of these rocks have gold flecks in them.
Yes, 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 yes.
You know, like it's not just one rock; it's several rocks. You know, with some time and effort, you could probably pull some gold out of this area.
All right. Well, I'll clearly map this. If I can chisel off a piece of rock to bring to show the rest of the group.
And give me a scouting roll. Right. Let's see those stats. Right. So as you're like tick tick tick, you hear a buzzing sound.
What kind of buzzing sound? Not more giant hornets, I hope.
Not tiny ones, no.
Not tiny ones? I said not giant ones.
Oh, I thought you said tiny ones. Well, giant is relative. They are certainly bigger than you.
That meets that definition. Yeah.
Do they care about me?
Is Scaldy going to start romancing the hornets now?
No, I'm just thinking it's like, no, do they give a shit that I'm there? Because if they don't, I ain't gonna bug with them.
Why don't you roll some initiative?
Oh, that sounds like the care. There. You're getting
man.
a Hallmark card of pain.
Mr.
He said no more holes. You're allowed 7. No more. Stop being stabbed by wasps.
Bandit wasps. Jesus, what is with this forest and bandits?
Drunk bandit wasps.
We're in the Bandit X. That's where the Bandicoot come from, and the little
Hey, what's
robber
the-
possum.
What's the
Bandit
name of
Grove
the island
over
I'm
here.
gonna eat this whole hex.
Sorry, what's the name of the island again?
It doesn't really have one.
Oh, okay. So you can't. I was gonna say if it had a name, we could insert name here. Romance, like a Harlequin romance novel. Only it's
Right, so one of the wasps dives at you with its stinger.
I will die.
Okay.
Well, Caldy's got to lose a few more fingers.
Caldy might lose Caldy. I'm trying to move. Dodge is a move roll, right?
It is, yeah.
that's when Chris randomly rolls that you are allergic to bee sting.
Move is a agility. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
oh no.
No.
So you do get to roll for your armor. It is a piercing attack, so if you have chainmail, it's only 3 dice. Right. Your chainmail actually blocks it.
Really? All of it?
Yeah, I only got 1 success. So
Okay,
the,
cool.
The stinger gets like lodged in your chainmail, and you kind of like wrench your back trying to get away from this, and there's like a little drop of wetness from where the stinger just barely penetrates your chainmail. I.e., it is venomous.
All right. It's good to know.
And the other one. . Oh, 3 attacks.
Those bee could be a source of poison. Don't have that one yet.
All right, so another one is launching itself at you and just jabbing with its stinger.
I can dodge every one of them, or at least I can roll dodge on every one of them. My agility of 1 and move of 2 ain't got its own things to say.
You can only dodge 1 for each attacker, though.
No, I got fast footwork and all kinds of other things. I'm gonna dodge 1 attack from each person.
Yeah, that's 1 person.
Okay. Oh shit! Right.
Well, that's the second bee with the 4 attacks, but yeah, you can at least dodge one of those.
All right. Let's see what it does.
It's once against each attack, and it is actually 3 separate attacks.
Okay. Cool. It doesn't matter. I'm going down this round.
Oh, it's the same attack. I thought it was the same attacker. My mistake.
Nope, same attack.
You still get to roll your mail.
Yeah, you do get to roll your chainmail for that first one.
Oh, I rolled 3. Let me re-roll that. I rolled 6 rather. And Caldy goes down.
So that is 1 point of damage to your strength.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh. Make an endurance roll. I suppose actually you probably can't if you're broken. Alrighty.
76. What did I just roll there?
That's the
that's my roll.
toxicity.
Okay.
That's the toxicity of their venom.
I kind of like the idea. Last thing that Desi ever said to Caldy was "fuck off."
Oh no!
So good news is it's only 1 point of damage to your strength from the first hit.
Okay. Well, I only had one.
Oh, shit.
time.
There's another attack. 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can make 2 more dodge rolls.
Even if I'm down?
You're not down yet, are you? Shouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah. I only had 1
He
strength at the
takes
time.
1 to his strength.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Because Caldy scouts with 1 strength by himself.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
in his defense, that's half his strength.
He's at half hit points.
All right. So for Tresius and Desi, the evening passes uneventfully. But by the time it ends, Caldy's not back yet.
That's odd. Desi, have you seen Caldy?
Went in the woods.
6 hours ago.
Hmm.
He should be back by now, I expect.
Probably.
My understanding was that you were hired to protect him.
Yeah. She gets to her feet. No urgency at all. And starts heading toward the woods.
Okatai, can you help Dizzy find Caldy?
Oh yeah. No problem.
Try to keep an eye out here, I guess, with Horizon.
Yeah.
Ryzen, you are you wake up, got like an ache on your head, but you feel rested. You can hit your rest button. Between Desi and Okatai, one of you can make a torch roll.
Sure,
Do I still have torch?
I do. I did. I no longer have torches.
Jesus, fucking game. Oh, it's so good.
I still have torch. I can top you off. Let me find him for you. And I'm pretty used to Colby's smell by now. I assume I can track him by smell.
You can if you want to spend a willpower.
Well, I'm just explaining how I would do my survival roll.
Okay, perfect. Yep.
I can always use my racial, but I start by trying to track him.
Desi will grumble that she can find him.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but he's probably over there. just a hunch.
So yeah, so you kind of catch the scent of goblin on the air. Start heading off. Travel for probably half an hour or so. You can make another torch roll.
I can't.
Yeah, Desi's torch goes out.
Yeah. She tosses it, kicks it, curses.
Damn it! I didn't lose. I still have torches, but it went down a dice.
Yeah.
Like, this is the night of the torch just burning out.
Travel for probably another 15 minutes or so. You're probably like an hour from camp. And you come to the area that Caldy found, where you can see like these little kind of like the torchlight sparkling off some of the rocks, like golden flecks in some of the rocks.
Yep,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
been here.
Colby has definitely been attracted by this. Feels like Colby.
And the scent is definitely here, and fairly fresh blood as well. We continue following that. Make another torch roll. And for Trustius and Ryzen, Desi and Okatai by this point have been gone for about an hour and a half.
I mean, that's to be expected, though, right? Tracking at night.
Yep. And finally, following Okatai's nose, first you hear the buzzing sound. It's like a loud buzzing. And the two of you, Okatai and Desi, you can see kind of silhouetted in the distance because it's outside your direct torchlight, but you can see silhouetted this like ancient tree. And kind of wedged between, like the tree kind of like splits and kind of wedged in between it is this gigantic wasp nest.
Oh, by all that is sacred, what did that little fucker get himself into again? I swear.
I'm
I
in,
swear.
honey.
I swear on all that is sacred that if he end up like on a pillow at the feet of a like bee queen with strange curves, I'm gonna throw him as far as I can get him. Stop seducing strange bee lady, you little. I think he's in there.
Desi sighs, pulls out her sword. Little shithead. And starts advancing toward the tree.
Okay, he's gonna unsheath a harpoon. Well, let's
Give me
get
your
Grandpa.
torch.
Let's get Grandpa out. Yep.
Give me
Pass
your
you the
torch.
torch. I pass you the torch.
Desi throws it at the tree.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
that's gonna light up the scene.
Make
But he might be somewhere there though.
give me
gotta
a
go fast.
marksmanship roll.
Oh, my marksmanship sucks.
You can spend a willpower to roll whatever skill you like.
Oh, well, if I had thought of that before rolling my dice, sure. But no, Desi's got shitty marks. There's a reason Desi does melee and not distance fighting. She doesn't do ranged combat. It's hard to miss somebody when there's harder to miss somebody when they're standing right in front of you.
So you throw the torch. Lands on the ground.
Yeah, she was hoping to hit the tree. Actually, she was hoping to hit the wasp nest, but not so much.
Although it does seem to rile up the wasps.
You think?
As they start to emerge from this nest, they're like the size of a big dog.
Fuck.
This, I can assure you, this is not my doing or anybody from my line of work. Those wasps were that big when I got here. And for one, I do not approve of their size.
But whichever one of you is better can give me a scouting roll.
Oh, that would be Okatai.
Yeah, probably.
I've got a 4 total.
I got a 6 total.
Yeah.
Damn! I'm useless.
Oh god, here we go again.
I didn't see Colby, apparently. Or something else important.
You do not see Caldy, but you do notice that the wasps, they seem to be kind of flying around the area where the torch is, not near you guys.
Huh. They seems to be attracted to the light. Hmm. I'd like to spend a willpower to try to spot specifically where is Colby.
So yeah, you kind of like take a deep breath. I mean, their wolfkin nostrils kind of flaring up, and yeah, Caldy is basically, he's kind of partially encased in wax on the side of the hive and surrounded by like little wasp larvae.
Ew.
Okay. He's stuck to the wall over there, and they're preparing the young to eat him. So, yeah, we'll need to cut a piece to get him out. Just over there. Let's avoid the one checking the light, and let's go directly there.
Desi will start stalking toward the tree. Sword out.
Yeah, the wasps, the ones that were sent out to defend the hive, seem like they are preoccupied with either the light or the heat. You're not sure which, but they do not seem to pay attention to you. And yeah, you can get right up to Caldy. Caldy is like, he's out of it, but he is partially encased in like wax on the side of the hive. It looks like they were basically would be building a new layer over him where they could lay their eggs.
Charming.
Sorry, he's encased in what?
Wax.
And he is
Like it's never happened to you.
Yeah, and he is. He's out of it. His eyes are closed. He is breathing.
Good thing they like their goblin jerky fresh. Let's get him out.
Usually Caldy's got to pay extra for this.
Oh yeah, probably. The wax
Gonna
plays
wax him
extra.
smooth.
Oh, he's gonna be so smooth after that.
Gotta get the,
Waxing, fetish, whatever. No one's judging here. Totally
Stupid
judging.
smooth goblin.
Completely hairless.
So
Desi will start.
I got another building to build for the village, I guess. A hot waxing thing.
Spa. Desi will start trying to carve Caldy out of the tree,
Are you trying to cut him out?
muttering and cursing. She's cursing under her breath the entire time. She's trying not to cut Caldy. She doesn't give a shit about the nest or the tree.
She trying to cut him out or just like pull him out?
Let's start by trying to pull him out. It might not warn them that we're doing that. We just cut through the nest, they all come out.
Fine.
That would be a might roll.
Oh, I can do might.
I'll assist.
Okay.
I can do might theoretically. I don't want to taunt my dice tonight. Is that a +1 modifier?
Yep.
Okay.
Pulls
Don't
Caldy's
taunt-
arm off.
Don't taunt the dice demon.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus, I'm pushing that. God damn.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
better.
So yeah,
That was efficient.
you tug, and then you just, like, you brace your foot and you pull, and Cully breaks free. There's like a kind of a cracking sound from the wax, and a buzzing sound from inside the hive.
She'll shoulder Culdy and just start walking away. Leaving Okatai there.
I'm gonna light a torch and throw it another direction to get them something else to check on.
All right, make another torch roll.
Yep. Sorry.
So you light another torch and throw it, and then I'll need one more torch roll so that you and Desi actually have light to see with as you travel.
I do not think I want to make bees skin socks, so I don't think we need to fight those guys. These sure seems to have some very interesting poison, though.
Alright. So, after about 3 hours for Trustius and Ryzen, you can hear and see the torchlight as Okatai and Desi come back carrying like this like wax encased goblin. But
Did they bring my stuff?
nothing follows you back to camp. You have whatever was on you because it would have been encased with you. That's not like the wasps.
Okay, cool.
The wasps.
I didn't lose
take
my-
your stuff.
I didn't lose my trunk or anything.
Nope.
What did he do now?
This was less terrible than I expected. He did not seduce the queen of the bees. He just got encased in wax in a giant wasp nest.
Caldy actually seduced anybody? Where'd you get this reputation from?
I'm just making it. Last time I came in, you were at the feet of the Death Knight lady. And you did not seduce him, but you were on a tiny pillow getting your hair scratched by 100 hands.
Okay, so
So,
nobody thinks of
That's-
Salacious Crumb as a lover man, you know?
So-
Okatai's got some weird fantasies going on. I don't know what. I don't know.
and I
Maybe
just
wax
expect.
one of them. I don't know.
Oh god, no, please no. Worst fear is getting like stuck in wax like that. Oh god.
Does he
Imagine with
just
all the fur. Damn.
Desi dumps Caldy on his sleeping fur. Not terribly gently. Not hard enough to like. She doesn't like drop him from shoulder height, but there's certainly no care involved. And then just walks back to the spot where she was sitting when she was keeping watch.
Is he dead?
No, he's braiding. Think he got stung by the bee? We'll need to check up on his health. But he should get better.
Bees do explain the wax.
Oh, not sure if they were wasp or bees, but yeah. They were making a nest and they were wax him in so he could serve as. Can you
God, I hope
hear
they
me?
didn't lay eggs in me.
Well, let's do a medicine check to see in what state you are. Oh, and that Grandpa also probably found gold while he was looking for the bee. There seems to be like a mineral field close to the wasp. So maybe we want to clear the nest so we can send people to mine for gold if we actually want gold.
We've spent the last 2 months walking 200 miles. And you're telling me there's gold 12 miles from our village?
Oh, yeah. I'm saying that. That you remember the whole plan of like making concentric circle around the village to try to find stuff? I think it's still a plan. Like it's still like a good idea.
Hey, you found
Like,
gold?
Yeah, we found a mineral deposit of gold. Just need to like purge wasp if we want to get to it.
You know, back when we planned
12
to
miles.
check
Near
the
the
perimeter
rock.
of our location, we decided to follow Marco Polo's route instead.
7 hells.
So I think gold could help us negotiate with other village and maybe make some nice artifact to kill a god. So yeah, we might want to kill some wasp. But
12 miles.
Prison, could you give me a hand to just see if Goldie's gonna die of a heart attack before he wakes up?
I slowly applaud. Sorry, I would actually applaud as Mark, but I can't. I'm holding down the button to chat. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I get
You
it.
want me to do medicine, like ordinary healing?
yeah. Just help me with a medicine check because you're better at mundane medicine than I am. I can.
What?
Yeah. I know it's terrible, but apparently medicine takes empathy, which I lack.
Oh, yeah. I guess. All right.
So a healing roll.
Do I get a +1 from him or no?
You do. The good news is Cully does not seem to have any eggs implanted in him. It looks like he was basically impaled by a stinger. He is paralyzed, but he's starting to come out of it. Cully, you gain back 2 points of strength.
Awesome. Gold. Did you see the gold? Where's the gold?
And interesting,
Coldy, I got some news for you.
and just so Cully's aware, you don't remember the wasps at all.
Okay.
Guess what, Coldy? You're going to be a mommy. You're pregnant.
Don't think you understand the biology of goblins very well.
No, but I do
When we
understand.
say we love gold, we don't mean it in like a romantic sense.
Well, actually, with you, I think that would be possible. But no, you got wasp eggs, buddy.
Yeah, everybody's got wasp eggs, sure.
Oh, I'm gonna point to the hole in his chest. There used to be a stinger there. Did you anger the giant bees?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I want you to pass your hands on your legs right now. What do you feel?
I feel like this is looking around, not where I saw the gold.
Okay.
And why am I covered in all this goop?
This is wax, and you've been waxed in by some giant wasp. So I did.
This must have happened during one of my blackouts.
Or you have a wax fetish that we didn't know about.
No, I assure you, wax is not one of my fetishes.
No, so I did saw the gold, but there's a nest of giant wasp just next to it.
Oh,
We
there
can
would have to
send-
be, wouldn't there?
So we can send people to mine for the gold, but we'll need to clear the wasp.
Well, the gold is not going anywhere,
Oh no, it's not.
so we can go home first.
Oh yeah, that my plan was to go home and let the giant wasp guard the gold for us,
Apparently, he's been doing a good job so far.
and we can come back when we want to. We're very close to home, as Dressus has stressed out.
Hey, Okatai, can't you make the queen wasp your bitch?
Well, not my bitch, but I can have a talk with her. Maybe we can have a deal.
No, your mount, your bitch, your best buddy, whatever.
I mean, they still need to be willing to work with me. Like it's like with people with you. I can speak to them and I can convince them to help, but they do this willingly. I think Grey Tusk has an investment in not being bacon. And I ruffle the head of my pig.
We do have a couple hours before dawn, so let's try to clean up. And at first light, we can head home. Home would be lovely.
Yeah. I
You
think
can
that's
start
our
thinking
best
of
bet.
wasp names for your babies.
Yeah, if you feel like a rumbling in your
Zebediah?
tummy,
Zachariah?
if you feel a rumbling in your tummy and you see something moving, tell us. Just in case I missed an egg.
Caldy looks pretty perplexed and nervous about that one. Just okay.
I mean, recently Rizun taught me about making jokes, so I'm trying.
Man,
Risen, huh?
What? What?
Ryzen is very funny.
I am funny, and sometimes I'm serious. Which am I this time? Who knows? It would be funny though if baby giant wasps came out of your ass though, or your stomach.
That's get you on stage at the Grand Atlantic casinos any day now. Jokes like that.
Well, we don't have a stage yet, but maybe we will.
Well, you might want to get the wax out of your legs before it solidified too much. And you can probably make candles out of that.
Sure, but I'm gonna keep some for my ears if we keep cracking jokes like you two.
Well, let's get him close to the fire and clean him up.
So the rest of the night is quiet still. As daylight comes, those of you who have not slept yet can mark your sleepy box.
Okay.
And Tristan just slept too.
Well, did I manage to do my sleep before I got waked up to fetch Colby?
No.
Okay.
Weren't we keeping watch in the evening?
I was not keeping watch. That's why I'm asking.
I got my rest, so I could
I
stay.
thought it was evening.
Oh, maybe it was evening. Maybe I missed a quarter day. So yes, I did miss a quarter day. I'm not used to you guys doing all like setting up camp in the afternoon. In that case, yes, people can sleep at night.
Yeah, when it comes to when it's time to sleep, Desi will just walk into the tent, grab Caldy's sleeping fur, regardless of who or what is on it, and haul it off to a back corner of the tent, and then sleep with her back to everybody.
While Dizzy
Rude.
is away and trying to sleep, I feel like something is upsetting her, but not sure.
I could find out if you like.
I mean, I wouldn't want to pry, but she feels different.
She seems upset. She's often upset.
Do you think it's something to do about being, like, wounded by drunkard?
I'm not sure.
I mean, Daisy's good and all, but she hasn't been, like, a stickler for pride before. So, don't feel like it's that.
She has been shot often.
Yeah. I mean, we got pretty roughed up by some skeleton, and she wasn't insulted at that. Maybe she puts the line at drunken bandit. I don't know.
She did suffer from some night terrors after the skeleton incident.
Yeah.
Perhaps she's simply shaken.
I don't like seeing her like that, but I feel it's gonna upset her more if I pry. So I don't want to. But I was asking because maybe you had seen something I did not.
Not that I recall, but I could boost her confidence. That's something we think she needs. Or perhaps wait till tomorrow. See if she's feeling better.
Yeah. We'll sleep and we'll see. Sometimes the best advice is a good night's sleep.
Takes time to recover sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the guy that has slept one night in 10 days?
Are you still stuck
It
on
was
that?
such a good sleep.
It was so good.
I can still make you something that's gonna make you sleep, but
I believe I'll be able to sleep this evening if we're not disturbed.
good. I assume we don't want to leave Caldy standing guard alone.
I can stand guard.
Like,
I'll
stand guard and
please
make...
stay close. Yes. We'll investigate the gold tomorrow or soon.
And thank you, Risen, for checking up on top of it.
Huh? For what?
Standing guard tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
can stand guard tonight, right?
Yeah, but I'm happy Risen is there too, because reasons.
Hey, have we got a leash to put on Caldy?
I got 60-meter rope at my harpoon.
Good night, everyone. Caldy,
Night.
stay put, please.
I wonder if he's mad that I got in trouble, or if he's mad that I found gold so close to home.
He might be mad at you for finding trouble close to home, and mad at himself for not finding the gold close to home. It's the circle of madness. I don't think it works. That's not what I should say. But you know what I mean. But if you have to find more minerals, I suggest iron. Gold is nice for trading, but we really love some iron.
Well, I just find what's there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to influence your luck. And Oktai makes like little wishy-wishy with his fingers around Kali.
So this is gold. Is this like a vein, like a mineral vein, like we found that other metal near the castle?
We found some copper ore that I sent our miner to harvest a bit down south. So that's probably another mine just east this time.
I'm trying to remember, up near that castle that we went into, wasn't there a mines near some nearby hills or something like
Yeah,
that?
close to the castle there is a silver mine,
Silver, right.
and there are some bugs that were burrowing in the ground that we'll probably need to kill to get access to the mine. And there are also griffin and eggs that I won't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, is the gold setup near here similar to the silver one?
Oh,
Yeah, it can be mined.
Okay.
All right. So, morning arises. It's one of those like late spring, early summer mornings where like by the time the sun is hitting your tent, you're already sweating.
oh. The official name of that temperature is hot as balls.
Yes. So everybody can roll for food and roll twice for water.
Let's roll for food and water and water.
Dainty elf doesn't eat much. Or drink much.
All right.
I will probably need to make more torch when we get back home. I used quite a bit yesterday.
We can buy them from the market easy enough.
Yeah. Can't wait to get back home and see the market finished again. Let's hope the orcs don't come fucking around with it this time.
Kill them too.
The orcs.
Fuck around with our market again.
Yeah.
Chris, we're able to hit the rest button.
Yes, everybody can hit the rest
That
button
is-
that's left.
Double check just in case.
Boys, I had to go looking for it. Where's that button? Oh, there it is.
It's been weeks.
Been so long.
What? Trestius actually got rest?
Yeah, Tristis' magic is no longer keeping him awake.
So many horror traumas.
So yeah, you guys have some breakfast. Wash it down, and head for home. So I guess which direction are you going?
We'd better be going fucking east.
Well, yeah, probably, right?
Yeah, because if we take the lower path, there's marsh. I'd rather go through the
yeah.
forest. I'd
Yeah.
rather go through the forest and then to the village.
Yeah,
I'd
Why don't
buy
you
this
take the
egg.
long way and go to that hex that's southwest
No.
for that extra XP?
So you guys are familiar territory now. No need to make a lead the way roll, but I do need a scouting roll from whoever is scouting.
I think Okatai's primary if he's not leading the way.
That's 6 dice for scouting, which I think is the
I'm
same.
at 7.
That's you.
Oh,
we're at
oh,
7 now.
Goldie's up there.
Do you want to help?
Oh yeah, I'll assist.
That's without the assists or the ambush check.
No ambush check. So, all right. But yeah, you guys are making your way, and you travel for the morning, and you're close to home. You'll be home late afternoon. Finally home. Cully, as you're keeping your eyes open, kind of traveling along. It's not really a roadway, but definitely a path. Probably very similar to the path that beer friend took to come here. And you see what looks like a, at a distance, looks like a fawn maybe. And then you get a better look, and you notice that it's has no skin.
It's a Trustius thing.
Well, we're almost. Oh.
I point that out to Trustius. That's not one of mine.
And as you're kind of looking, every now and then it kind of raises its head and it kind of lets out this, like, very hoarse, very pitiful cry.
I'm kind of between the yes, let's put it out of its misery, and stay the hell away from it in case it's infectious.
Okutai, what happened to that thing?
Can I try to identify what that is?
That is once you get good eyes on it, that is the skeleton of a small horse, probably a foal. And it appears to be lost.
I think someone made an undead out of a small horse. Is that something your magic can do? You know, it doesn't work on monsters. Does it work on animals? Yeah, I think it does.
It can, yes. But it's not something I made.
Oh, I assume it's not you. God. Well, I definitely cannot speak to it.
Neither can I, unless it had a name.
Yeah. It would take someone very special to speak with a dead animal, I think. Your ability to speak with the dead, my ability to speak with animals.
If it had a name, I could speak to it.
Oh, okay. But whoever did that is not right in the head, if I can say it like that.
Maybe it was a magic mishap.
Oh,
Magic's not foolproof, as we've discovered.
yeah. I think we should put it out of its misery.
I agree.
Can I try to determine if it's undead or just flayed alive?
Oh no, it is very definitely undead. It's a skeleton.
Okay, I thought it was just skinless.
And it's just kind of wandering. Every once in a while, it lets out this little kind of plaintive bleeding sound. It sounds an awful lot like a horse, which is weird because it doesn't actually have like vocal cords or lungs.
Well, if you're alright with it, I'd try to go put it out of its misery.
Probably for the best.
Okutai is gonna try to approach the thing.
Okay. It does kind of like when you start to approach, it does kind of skitter back out of fear.
Hey there, little buddy. You seems lost. Don't seems to be at the right place. Maybe it's time for you to take a rest. And Okutai tried to extend it like he would to a scared animal.
Give me an animal handling roll.
Not something expected to do today.
While he's doing that, can I do a lore roll just to see if I know anything about, like, if this is something weird outside of just a fawn?
Sure. Hurts your brain. Hurts your brain to think about.
either this person is a complete fucking idiot, or
But as Okutai kind of extends his hand and like approaches it the way you would approach like a skitterish horse, and it kind of like stops, kind of like leans forward, kind of like sniffs, and makes the motion like it's sniffing your hand. It is acting in every way like you would expect a small horse to act.
Okutai is making everything he can to keep it calm and like steady it. It's gonna turn to Dresses. Would something raised from the dead keep doing exactly what it would do in its life? Because this acts like a scared horse, not like a undead.
can you lead it home? If it's no threat, then knowing how long it'll stay animated is important.
Oh yeah, those things have a duration.
If it lasts a long time, then whoever animated it had a very strong sense of will.
Okay.
If it ceases to be animated quickly, then it could be just someone dabbling in arts they should not be dabbling in.
If it's gonna deanimate soon, I'm not gonna put too much power in that. Just gonna let it go back to rest, but
If you think it's harmless, then see if you can lead it with us.
he seems
It
to be.
should behave exactly like a foal would.
I'll try. So I'll try to like cajole him into being calm and trusting us, and just see if he will be willing to follow us. I'm gonna try to give him treats, but I'm not like with hesitation. Like, does that thing eat, or does it think it can eat?
It'll probably try.
It tries to eat and it kind of falls through its non-existent body.
Oh, sorry, that was cruel, little buddy. Man, I didn't know if that would work. Maybe the food would have disappeared in your mouth. Wanna come home with us and get some rest? I'm gonna try to lead it with us.
It follows.
Okay. Well, we'll see how long it stays animated, and I'll stop before we get to the village, so not to scare everyone in the village. But
And
That's-
your friend the brewer is like, what the hell?
I'm trying to figure out what the hell at this point. Seems like somebody did something terrible to that horse.
Or something really good. I mean, it's a horse that, assuming it grows up, you don't need to feed, you don't need to put to pasture, it doesn't get old, doesn't get killed by bandits.
Well, the things we don't know if it's gonna stay animated for long. That's why I'm trying to keep him with us. See how it goes.
Dead. It's
But
not
it-
gonna grow up.
Oh, I'm a brewer, not whatever would know about dead things is.
Well, we don't know either, so your guess is as good as mine. But we'll see.
But as you continue on, it follows. Occasionally, he still makes that little bleeding sound, but less often now. It does not seem to be as scared or as alone.
Okutai tries to do what he would do if he was trying to tame an animal.
And it responds the way you would expect an animal to respond.
Which is mind-boggling for Okutai. Like, He does it because it makes sense, but he didn't assume it would work.
Can I make like a lore check or something on it?
Certainly.
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing.
Yep. It's definitely undead. It is definitely not acting like any undead that you guys have ever heard of. And as you continue on through the afternoon, I will need one more scouting check.
Okay, that'll be
Is
me.
your- I'm gonna assist you, but well, no, I'm doing the thing with the horse on the way.
Getting close to bedtime anyway.
Sun's looking real low.
Desi's completely ignoring the horse.
So as you guys are getting closer and closer to your village, you're starting to see like signs of civilization, like little farmsteads here. In the like 2-ish months that you've been gone, month and a half or so that you've been gone, things are they've rebuilt from the orcs. But Coldy, kind of coming towards you on this little, we'll call it a road, but really just kind of like padded down spot in the grass that a lot of people travel. Coming towards you fairly quickly is what seems to be a dust cloud.
Towards me, specifically?
Towards the group.
Alright, I'll back up behind Desi, and I still think this is a Trustius thing.
Okay.
What is it again? Is it a dust cloud made by something running toward us, or just
Yes.
the dust cloud?
No, it's definitely something moving towards you.
Oh, in that case, that's concerning. Then I'll just alert the group.
And yes, basically, as it gets closer, you can tell that it is a black carriage, probably the only carriage you guys have ever seen on the island. Being pulled by 2 full-grown skeletal horses. And as it kind of like gets closer to you, it does slow down. The dust cloud starts to settle, and it comes to a stop near you. And as soon as it stops, the horses immediately collapse into piles of bones. The little foal that was with you basically runs towards them and kind of like jumps into the pile of bones, and its bones merge with the bones that are already there. As this is happening, the kind of like the little stairs kind of fold down from the side for the door, and the carriage door opens.
And who's in there?
Woman steps out. Looks like she's probably in her 40s. Kind of like graying hair, kind of pulled back. Dressed very much like a noble.
Do I recognize her?
No, you do not.
Human?
She does in fact appear to be human. But she's probably wearing more wealth than you guys have seen. Her dress is made of silk, like a black with blue accents. She has a silver necklace with like a very large lapis lazuli pendant. She's got a brooch with a very large amethyst in it. The brooch itself looks like it's made of gold and silver.
All right, well, I'll play along. I'll turn on the charm and say, "My lady, what brings you to us in such a dramatic manner?"
I was searching for my horse, and I see you found him, so thank you ever so much.
Strange breed. I've never seen that one before.
I don't imagine you have.
I am Caldy Fig, and I'll introduce my friends.
I am Lady Mortilla.
That doesn't ring a bell to me.
Let's make a lore roll.
Yes, please.
Okatai. You've heard the name. You can't exactly remember where, and you can't remember exactly when. But definitely comes from a noble family. Her and her sister. Very strange people, from what you recall. Dabbled in the mystic arts. There were rumors that they were involved in unspeakably evil black magics, but, those are rumors.
Are they?
I mean, do we have any proof? Oh, right.
But thank you. I'm relatively new to these lands, and he got away, and I didn't know where to look. But I'm glad that you took good care of him.
Well, he seems to have been of different complexion than most creature I find around here, but he was reacting like a scared one in need of guidance, so
Oh,
you provided.
he's young yet.
Will he grow?
I imagine so.
I wonder,
Wow.
because most creature made of bones do not. They're stuck where they died.
Well, I mean, you have bones and you grow.
Yes. Just my understanding of necromantic art are limited.
That's hardly my fault.
Oh no, do not blame you for any of it.
How did it get away?
Oh, we were traveling and we stopped so I could have a picnic. I saw this absolutely lovely pasture with butterflies that I had never seen before. I believe they were truly the last of their kind. And then this red-tailed hawk swooped out of the sky and grabbed the butterfly, killing the last of its species. Fascinating to watch, and unfortunately my attention wandered.
Pardon my cavalier's question, but did you come to this island of your own volition?
Oh, no. But make the best with what you have is what I believe.
Was it the work of the Empire?
Oh, no.
I was wondering if other people were sending people here.
No, unfortunately, my sister and I ran afoul of some individuals, and they decided to banish us here. But I will make the best of my station.
Oh,
This
well,
coach should not work.
Why not?
Unusual magic.
To you.
This is what I'm saying, yes.
A horse-drawn coach is unusual magic.
the part with the oars disassembling and reassembling when the coach starts. Being mewed by necromantic magic is not something I expect, but
Right.
Well, Lady
They
Mortella,
usually stay
where are
in
you?
one piece.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sorry, Lady Mortella, where are you residing in this island currently?
Oh, here and there. I can usually find a place to where people will put me up. There's some lovely inns at some of the settlements that people have built over the time. I was planning on making my way. There's a city a little bit north of here that I was planning to check out at some point.
They do not approve of sorcerers.
Well, then that will be interesting.
north of here, was that the Rust people?
Oh, I don't know. I don't keep track of such things.
Lady, we are just heading home to our village.
Oh.
Which you may have been near recently.
Perhaps. Charming little farm village, about a couple of miles that way.
I assume it's in one piece.
I assume so.
We'd very much like to talk to you if you would join us there. We can set you up in the inn and send you your food and water or whatnot.
I don't think there's anything for me there.
Well, perhaps.
Maybe you want to take a few moments to explain your situation while we're here. And this was addressed at Tristius, not at her. Not asking her to explain herself.
Oh, I am something of a sorcerer myself, with some understanding of death magic
Oh,
and some blood magic. It would be nice to have the opportunity to speak with someone with some understanding as well. It's been a long time.
I do have some understanding. My sister and I, quite a while ago, were known. But those days are in the past. Now I simply catalog.
Did you learn your magic, or were you born with it?
Both. One can be born with a talent and practice to make it better.
It's interesting. My death magic has been powered by me, not by training.
Well, perhaps when you get older, you will grow into your power.
Older. Human lifespans, I'm very quite ancient.
Well, then you have more time to practice. Come and see me when you have matured.
And where will we find you?
Oh, I'm sure you'll be around. You look like the adventuring sort. Where
Get
adventurers,
mad at me when I get adventuring.
go, death follows.
Speaking of death, if you're gonna stick around the island, you might want to kill a couple of demons before they eat your souls.
I'm not concerned.
I know, but it'd be friendly to help the rest of the populace, right?
Oh, I have no interest in helping the populace. As a matter of fact, the more of them that die, the more I will have to catalog, because eventually the last person on this island will die, and I will be there to record it. That will be interesting.
So that's your trade. Waiting for death to outpace life.
I am looking for depths I have not seen already.
Oh,
And
well,
I assure you, death here is overrated. It's not the same as it is off the island.
Oh, I know that. When my sister and I were young, we destroyed an entire continent for fun. Here, things are slightly harder.
The souls of reach.
Souls don't concern me. I am at the point in my existence where new things are interesting. For example,
I'm pretty new. I'm barely 75.
well, if you survive till 75 and a half, we'll talk.
Leans over to Desi. She digs me.
digs your grave.
It digs mine.
But I'm sure that we'll be around. I mean, if you do slay any of these demons, I will be happy to watch.
And there is a dragon on the menu, but I'm sure you've seen that before.
Oh, a dragon's death is always interesting.
I think we have a dragon to kill and a god to kill.
Well, killing a god, now that would be something.
Oh,
It's the only way to become one.
It's not the only way.
It's the
Would you
most
have-
expedient way.
seems to have an expertise in death. Do you have any advice on killing a god?
No, I would prefer not give that information out. Thank you very much.
One can try. You cannot fault me for trying.
Die, Lord.
Hence why I seek for things to find to record. You have to find a purpose in life, Desi. And she does address you by name. I mean, Keldy introduced you, so it's not super, but she says it kind of like she already knew.
Desi just looks at her flatly, like, and it slowly starts turning into Desi's stare of doom. The look she normally gives people just before she plunges a sword into them.
This is not a fight we want, Desi.
No, it is not. Even if your sword was functional.
What?
Functional enough.
Perhaps. But yes, you will not die of boredom if you have a purpose. Trust me. You may die of violence, or starvation, or disease, or poison, or any of the other things that befall you humans.
Working on it.
But you won't die
You
of
die
boredom.
of boredom without a purpose.
If you don't have a purpose, you will.
Eventually.
Eventually.
I'm pretty sure that there is a poison for everything, be they god or something else.
Perhaps. But I do feel like I owe you for finding my horse. And she kind of like reaches into like one of the like kind of like folds of her dress. And she pulls out this thing. It looks almost like a fishing lure. It's got like enamel plates and colored feathers and a hook on it. It's like perhaps at some point you'll find use for this. I have no further need of it.
And what is this?
If you hang this on the ribs of an undead creature, they will obey you as long as the hook remains in place.
I see.
Would that work on Terramaldo?
Oh, Terramalda, you would need to find the ribs.
Fair point.
Did find the ribs.
Not for very long.
No, because the armor kept snapping back.
That is a problem. But if you run into Terramolda, you have bigger problems. More
We
interesting
did.
problems, certainly.
Killed her and chucked her into the ocean.
Oh, you did not kill her.
Well, killed her for now.
I would know if she died.
She's stalled for now.
I assume I cannot ask you how to kill her.
You can ask, but don't be disappointed when I don't answer.
I figured as much.
Trustees will absolutely take that ruin while everyone's just, I'll take the
Oh,
liver.
yeah.
Thank you.
I assumed Trishus had already taken it, honestly.
But yes, you seem like fine people. So, and I do appreciate you finding my horse and treating it so well.
Oh, glad to have made your acquaintance.
And
And I hope I can provide you entertainment in the future.
And perhaps when I'm when I next pass through your town, I'll stop in at your inn. The food there is lovely.
Resin
Well,
has trained them well.
But yes,
What I never thought I'd do: become a fighter and become a cook.
I never thought that killing a bunch of people would get me exiled to an island, and here I am. So,
Well, we have that
I-
in common.
I honestly wonder who could have exiled you here against your will.
oh, there are ways.
I assume.
But if you happen to find my sister, let her know that I'm looking for her.
Who's your sister? Oh, fuck. Why am I asking? I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Your
who's your
has it in
sister?
her.
My sister's name is Chrysella. But
We do a lore check on her.
I certainly can.
Oh, well, Trusty has definitely heard of her because that breaks his wits.
Yeah.
Oof.
You know that you've heard the name, and both her name and Mortilla's names, they're the sort of names that are usually like appended to artifacts. Like there might be like Mortilla's sword of glass, or Chrysella's arrow of the fireworm. Like they're those sorts of names.
Like Big B's floating hand or something.
Like Bigby's or Mordenkainen's or things of that nature.
So
Yeah,
is it
nope, we're not.
possible that somehow they could have been imprisoned in an artifact and have somehow been put back into a body?
It's entirely possible. But she kind of like thanks you. She kind of nods her head, kind of daintily steps back up into her carriage, and as the door closes, the horses reform up into skeletal horses, and the carriage moves on.
The fowl is added to the horses pulling it?
It's not pulling it, but it's moving along with them.
Okay. Am I the only one who felt we were in the presence of some kind of eldritch being?
What gave it away?
Well, I've already heard the name as, like, nobleman dabbling in dark magic. But that's not the feeling I got from speaking with her.
I was just happy she didn't stick me in wax.
It's
Yeah.
just a human that happens to know more than we do.
Oh,
I just feel that
just so people know, the carriage. What direction does the carriage head? The carriage from here heads northeast.
Damn, I was hoping
Yeah.
she was going to that village.
Everyone praying for West.
Everyone wanted her to go to Hythe.
Let's get home.
Fuck yes.
yeah.
Perfect. And as the
Uh,
oh, go
While
ahead.
we walk, Okatai is playing with the axe that the dwarf gave him. I wanted to talk about it before, but it slipped my mind. I felt there was something special about it, so I'm just fiddling around with it while we walk and try to figure out what's up with it.
It's very well made. It's very well balanced. Basically, it has an extra gear die.
Oh, nice.
Busy.
What?
She was saying that Breath is broken or something.
Or something.
Is the gem alright?
Dunno. Didn't look.
May I inspect Breath once we get home?
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Alright.
She's been changed to a 14-year-old.
Why don't you just take her now? Here. And Desi will unstrap Brieth and hand the sword over to Trestius. Or hold it out to him at least.
Trustius will unstrap Asina and kind of do, like, his empathy's pretty low, but she's clearly pissed, right? So,
And you don't really want Desi unarmed, because...
That would be
She's
bad
not
for
really
everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
tradies. There you go.
Desi doesn't seem overly concerned. Just kind of takes a quick look at Asina and straps it on. Keeps right on walking.
Yeah, Trustius tosses the crown to Hokutai.
Yep. Strap it to his belt.
And straps on Breath.
Okay.
And we'll need to keep these gems somewhat separate, at least.
Yeah, I'll go on ahead. Try to figure out if... I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Let's get
Right.
home. Given time, I can find out what's going on.
But if Briet if something happened to Briet, probably explain why Desi was like that. She grew close to Briet through the days. Like losing a friend.
Are we close enough that Desi can hear this conversation?
I'm
Or is
not addressing-
Okatai waiting until she gets a ways ahead?
The thing is, Okatai was waiting for her to go ahead. You decide if you still hear me, but the plan was to let you get some distance before he said those things.
Okay, yeah, we'll let him have his distance then.
If for
And
dramatic
while-
reason you want to have aired something, I'm fine with it. But the plan was to wait
Nope,
for you
that's
to
fine.
get it.
I'm not gonna. Nope, it's good.
and while Okatai's like, oh, this could be really hard on Desi, Trustius is like, look at the jam. Is it one piece? Is the sword okay?
Interesting question.
Making lightsaber noises.
Does Trustius draw the sword?
Where's the gem?
It's in the kind of the center of the crosspiece.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have to draw it to look at it. He knows that sword doesn't like him, so he wants to know if that gem's not there, if that gem's broken or shattered, that's a massive, massive problem.
No, it's still there.
Doesn't look any different.
Doesn't look any different.
Okay, we'll explore this later after we get a photo. Desi's not killing anyone. We still have the gems. We've separated them. It's good. So far, so good.
But yes, finally, after a long while, you guys make it back home. Everybody gets a point of willpower for returning back to your village.
Hey, and when did Death 5 exist?
It's in a supplement book I have.
God damn it.
About a carriage ago.
Is that the new book that just came out?
No, it's a fan-made book. But it's a very well done fan-made book.
You said a willpower for getting home? Is that what you said?
Yep, 1 willpower for returning to your settlement.
Is everything seems like people are alive? Are things right?
Yep. Yeah, everything is good. The market is rebuilt. Gardens are operational. Kogan kind of meets you at the gate. Or not the gate,
Oh.
but outside it. It's like, you guys were... I didn't think you were coming back.
And I'm so happy to see your face.
I mean...
Well,
And he kind of looks over and Caldy's everybody's armor is battered and bruised. Desi's shield has it looks like a sieve. It's like, I want to go next time.
yep.
I want to stay next time.
Yeah, Kogan, we'll tell you what we're going to do next, and you can judge if you want to come. Have you ever thought about fighting a dragon?
I can't say I haven't not thought about it.
So let's get us armored, rested, and everything's fine. And let me check what date we are.
All right. Well, you guys...
I think there's 2 days left before the money I gave people for them to work runs out. Just in
Oh,
time.
great time.
All right. Yeah, everybody's been busy. Gardens are going good. Marketplace is working well. We got some ore for the smithy, so that's going.
I should have a bunch of stones and wood. Can look at building the things I promised we would build, but we also could have a rest and a snack right now. And I'm just happy to see all of those people's faces right now.
All right. Yeah. You guys must be tired. Yeah, excuse me. You guys get some
Brought
rest.
some iron.
Oh, I'll take that down to Smithy for you. You guys want to grab a hot meal? I mean, we've been out on the road this time. Hot meal's pretty sound. Soup and stew.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds great. Is everybody okay?
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Did you have an encounter with the strange lady with the horse carriage with skeleton horse?
No.
Okay, good.
If you do in the future, be polite.
You guys have all the fun.
We just got Baldy out of a giant wasp nest and he was covered in wax up to his ears.
Oh, wow.
I think we'll have plenty of
Don't
story
forget,
for a couple
don't
of.
forget he's going to give birth to baby wasps.
Yeah, I think we got all the eggs out, but you know, we're gonna have great story for the hen for a while.
I killed a wild boar, and then we ate
Oh.
it.
Yeah, you'll come with us next time, okay?
Thank you.
We're just gonna outfit a couple of those guys with armor so they can guard while you're gone, and it's gonna be fine and dandy.
I dream of staying home and hunting boar.
Yeah, we're gonna take a few days, maybe a week or two. But yeah, you're coming with us for next part.
Okay.
We're gonna need the help.
Desi just walks by and heads toward the mayor's house.
Incidentally, we brought beer.
And a brewer.
And then she'll watch Desi go by because she doesn't want any beer.
I could improve her mood.
We can set up a brewery next to the inn. Should raise the morale of everyone.
The breweries would be a good addition. Help with trading.
Oh, Risen. And we're talking about we're moving toward like having a bite and dropping our stuff, but Risen, would you like if I taught you a couple of the recipe I use to make healing drop and stuff like that? Maybe you can use that in your brewing, or maybe you can help me with making that stuff. Because if we make installation to make like massive amount of liquids, maybe we can make like more of that. Those healing drops. What do you think?
I wouldn't be opposed to learning more.
Because I know how to get around that stuff, but you seem more agile in the kitchen and around a pot. So I think your help would be great.
Yeah, we can discuss.
Good. And maybe we can make a brew that fixes us up when we're wounded. God. We're home, finally.
Finally.
I know it was rough, but I'm happy to be there.
And as you guys kind of like get home and settle in, I think we'll call it there. And we'll pick up next time. So in the downtime, you guys can figure out like what all you're getting ready for, so we can just kind of have all of that stuff figured out ahead of time.
You don't want to do shopping in the last 6 minutes? Crazy.
I can just give us. We can talk on the Discord of what we're gonna build and what we're gonna start. But are you comfortable with us like taking a few days as a montage kind of a break?
Oh yeah, you guys can take however long you want.
I don't think we have however long we want, but at least a few days. Like I don't want
I don't
to.
know.
We got a
Like,
couple days.
The only one who
I
was
don't wanna-
setting a schedule was Briath, and fuck her.
no, I mean, if I go like, okay, we're gonna wait till spring for the next step, and then Terramalda happens to come home like 3 weeks later. Yeah, fuck your schedule.
So yeah, you guys will have some time to do whatever it is you want to do. All right, XP. Participate in the game session. Yes. Travel through a hex that you hadn't visited. No. Discover a new adventure site. No. Defeat one or more monsters. No. Find a treasure 1 gold or more. No. Oh wait, yes, you did. You found.
With the fishing hook.
You didn't find the fishing hook, but you did find the gold ore mine.
Chicky, was it a monster?
You didn't defeat her.
Yeah.
I don't know what she was like socially before we got there.
She's actually quite happy and bubbly and perky.
Oh, that's creepy as hell.
That's monstrous.
Build a function, yes. Now that
We
Yes, we
actually built several today.
yeah, several of them actually kind of have come online since you guys have been away, but you only get the XP the once.
Yeah, but I'm gonna start new one next game.
Activate Pride, no. Suffer from Dark Secret, Desi already got that. Risk your life, no. Extraordinary actions.
I mean, we can't give XP to Caldy for being stupid.
You can, it'll just encourage them.
I mean, because that was
Well, Caldy's
extraordinary.
stupid, right?
Right?
He's gonna keep doing it anyway.
It makes stories,
Yeah,
and
but-
I like everything that makes good stories. So
Oh yeah, I'm not complaining a bit.
He usually has backup.
No, I don't think
No,
there was anything
no.
big, was he?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
So that'd be 1,
3, I think.
3. Sounds like 3. Perfect, and we will pick this up next week now that you guys are home and back in your village and have a marketplace and actual beds.
A root. Well, some of us have actual beds.
I got a new tower.
Caldy's gonna find the door to the mayor's room locked. Or with something heavy shoved against the door and he can't open it.
Yeah, Desi's
Normally.
13 now.
Normally
The-
Desi shares that room with Caldy, but no, fuck him, she wants it to herself.
It's okay, Caldy. You can have the attic. That's where Justice used to be.
we can just pull the drawer from one of the and put the fur in it.
Stuff him in a wardrobe.
Just tilt a chest up on its side and it's a whole room. You can even open and close the door.
Everybody picks on me because I'm so pretty.
That why?
All right. So yeah, we will.
We love-
We'll see everybody next week.
Alrighty. Thanks, Chris, as always, and we'll see you all next time.
Have a good week.
Night, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Good night, guys.